Sir, on the issue of the Citizenship Amendment Act, he's absolutely clear that that needs to be a prime focus. He's actually deposed, and we heard those statements of his. There's this entire set of allegations now emerging on his association with Chinese front companies. The same Chinese front has been restricted by the government of India in receiving funding. Now, these are red flags for India typically, right? Particularly the issue of human rights, where our government has been very, it's not taken kindly to any accusations. So, how do you actually see the situation evolve with Garcetti potentially coming here?
Well, Garcetti has made his life very, very difficult, and it will become even more difficult once he lands in India, because government of India may give him all welcome, but the point is that there are going to be demonstrations against him, there are going to be agitations against him on the lines that India is a democratic country, like USA is a democratic country, and if USA listens to the Muslim population living in America that Indians are being discriminated, especially against the Muslims, because they don't believe in the national boundaries, they believe in Islam. Whereas the Hindu community perhaps has not talked about it, Christian community has not talked about the Indians. So the idea is that he is supposed to especially take up the question of discrimination against the Muslims under the CAA, and he said that he will make a special point, and it will not just be part of the agenda, but it will be the main agenda that he will take up. So I think he's going to make his life very difficult. If I remember Blackwell, he came with a very positive outlook towards India, and he brought also Ashley Tellis with him to advise him on the Indian matters, and he had studied India for a long time. Similarly, I remember Mulford was very, very friendly with us, and he always talked very positively. Now, I have not seen anything very positive from Mr. Eric Garcetti, except that he would take up the human rights issues very clearly. He will contact the human rights groups in India and directly deal with them. Well, we don't mind. I mean, that means that we are democracies and we don't mind many of these things happening. But the point is that if he says that that is going to be his main agenda, I think he's making his life very difficult.